On Wade-Thompson. This is going to be a good one.
We're going to cut you off there for a second, Brett. I forgot that I muted the mic both on the mic and on the computer last night. So we've been talking for the past 30 seconds and not a damn things came through.
All right, well, we're here today, finally, back for the finals. The Brothers Billiards Invitational down in Billings, Montana. We got Brian Lafon, Wade-Thompson set to go on table one here. What's the spot Brian's got to give him? Or Wade's got to give him one?
Wade's got to give him one, so it's a 7-6 race. 691 and 632 is, I think, where they both come in at on their Fargos. Yep.
A couple of lightweights.
Yeah. Drive right there from Brian. Oh, just kidding. Bet he wishes it was dry. Don't think you can quite spin into that in one.
Yeah, he got stuck in some traffic there. One ball sitting right in the pocket, but gonna be tough to get to that. I'm not sure if he can kick around the 10. That's what he's looking at. Might have to play a little rail. But
Can he squeeze between the
he might be able. There might be a little path there. I don't know.
If he bends it, he could, but I think he's really looking at it because that 2 ball is back towards the middle of the table, so he'd have to get out from behind that 8-9-5.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna try and.
He's just gonna push it.
Yeah, he's just pushing.
The 2.
And depending on the window between the 9 and 8, Wade might have a shot on it here. Looks like he does. It's tight. Backs off it for a minute. He doesn't like it, and he's going to give it back. Yeah, once he bent over and actually looked at the path, must not have quite been there. He didn't like something about it. Yeah, he just couldn't quite squeeze it through there. So ball in hand for Wade. And he's pretty wide open here now.
That must have been a lot tighter, because from our spot it looks like there was enough, but with
yeah, I think from the angle of the ball, it was just enough not to get it through there. Wade's got a good table here to work with. No real problems. Pretty good path to each ball, so shouldn't have any trouble here, barring any mistakes.
Curious to see which way he leads to this 6. Yeah, a little inside, he's going to play it a little harder.
Gonna take her down in the lower right corner. Just a little draw to avoid the side pocket. And get a little angle on that 7 to come over for the 8.
Oh, no, he liked the side.
Oh, yeah, he went down. Okay, that works too.
Got to do less that way.
Oh, I think I like the angle on the 7 to get over the 8 a little better the other way, but that's just me. Yeah, I just need to draw off that 7. Pretty simple out here for Wade.
Bit of a stop shot, get off the rail. Draws out of it to create that angle.
Got off the rail just enough. Got a little angle on this 9, just a little top, I think. Come on the right side of that 10, and should be good to go. Wade jumping out on the first rack, knotting this one up 2-2.
Really important to get that opening rack against Brian. You know,
Yeah.
He's a strong shot, spotting him one.
Close that gap right away.
Yep.
Make it an even race from here on out.
If you're in the situation, once you knot it back up, do you just tell yourself, all right, brand new game, brand new race, knot it up? What do you do
no,
mentally?
absolutely. You just put that one behind you and you just look forward to this next one. Gotcha. Perfect. We're going to share that at the top of the balls too. What you got it to Montana Pool, Electric City, and top of the rims?
Good break there from Wade. Pockets the one ball. Looks like he's breaking out the short stick. He's going to go over part of this three. It's a good hit. Doesn't make the two, but
Puts it back out towards the middle of the table there, so Brian's got a couple options here. Looks like he can go in either corner. That's how he wants to get on the three is going to be up to him.
good shot.
Yeah, great shot there, taking it down to the corner, leaving himself a sharp angle on the three, but should be able to cut this one. Spin over for the four.
Oh, he missed a three.
Oh, shit.
Missed a three and scratched. Did caught it too heavy, threw it into the side rail. Cue ball came back and scratched in the side.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. Yeah, you really got to avoid that side pocket there, but
I think if he makes it, he's fine. Coming off that little bit different angle.
yeah.
Left it hanging there for Wade with ball in hand. Comes up above the four ball. What you doing, Wade? There we go. Good shot. Thought he was about to scratch. Threw some little outside there.
Yeah, he
Finds
made
the
a
window.
perfect shot on that one. Actually, just avoiding that side pocket, but
Oh yeah.
he's in good shape here for the five. Got a little angle. I think he's probably going to come around 2, maybe 3 for the 6.
Two rails. Avoids a 7.
Great shot there on the 6.
Sitting on the rail, so this will be a little bit tougher.
Yeah, he's going to have a little work to do to get back over for the 7, but I think he can spin off, come up towards that 9. Get it back out in the middle of the table there. Yeah, good shot. Gonna come across twice here and back for the 8. Got a little thinner on this 7 than he wanted to. Wanted to come down table a little bit further, but should still be all right here. Gonna use a little top left, run it across table and try and get it down towards the 8 as much as he can. But it's definitely a tricky shot. Oh, and he caught it heavy. He might have been playing a safety there. Or trying to get behind the 9. He drew off the ball, so I don't think he was trying to make it.
Yeah, not sure there. Regardless, the outcome is Brian coming back to the table with the 7-ball in a maple position.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a 50-50 here, but this is definitely a good spot for Brian.
Bring it down into the lower left.
Yeah, he's going to go lower left, put a little draw on this, try and come off the rail and back over for the 8. Great shot. Can he get around the 10?
Just got around it.
Yeah, just got around it. Real thin on this. But should be all right if he can shape this cue ball. Gets it there. Cue ball back up to the middle of the table. In great shape here for the 9.
Oh no. Played short side and stuck on that 10-ball.
Oh, wow.
Not what he was trying to do there at all. You can try and send her on home, it looks. Good shot. Stay up.
Yeah, he's good there. So good recovery there by Brian. And
Absolutely.
pulls ahead 3-2 in the set. Todd Crum, how we doing, sir?
Great. How are you gentlemen
We're
today?
good. We're good, man.
Good. We
Got
got
some-
some people listening in already this
Oh,
morning.
yeah, we got 'em
looks
jumping
like we
on.
do. That's good.
Got him jumping on here, so we got some good matches here in the finals.
Yeah, now the drawing shook up. I think we've got some. I think they'd all be good matches no matter what.
Yeah, each one of them, any one of them, I was happy to see we were put on here. So we got a good one here going on with Wade and Brian. Wade making a little slip up on there. Not sure what happened with that. What was it, the 7-ball?
7-ball,
Yeah. But he hung it out there for Brian. Brian took advantage, so.
Well, it could be a little lack of rest with some of these guys today.
Well, I know Wade's had a bit of a weekend, so he
We
could
had
be a
a-
little tired.
We lost an hour last night.
Yeah.
I caught a little hell over that. Who has a pool tournament on daylight savings time? Of course, my answer is who has daylight savings time.
Right? Yeah. No, they'll find any reason to give you heck, won't they? Tara, hello.
Well, hi, Tara. Miss you, sweetheart. Tara was going to make it here, and her parents fell ill and a little bit, and I believe that meant that they couldn't help her with her kids, so
Oh, no?
she wasn't able to
Okay.
make it. But
Yeah. Okay.
either way, Tara, we missed you. I missed that hug. I'll get 2 of them next time. You promised.
There you go.
Great opening jump shot there by Brian.
Yeah.
Still in a pickle though, that 2-ball.
Yeah, he didn't end up where he wanted to be there.
Reality ended up getting a tough ball out, and now he's going to have a hard time getting a hit. Kind of a double duty.
Yeah, he's gonna try and come kicking off that between the 9 and 8. Makes
Good
a hit on the
shot.
2. Good.
I'll tell you, he got into this on a match I think was on the hill with making a kick shot. That I hear I didn't see it. I hear it was a hell of a kick shot. As we all know, Brian pulls out some incredible stuff sometimes.
Yeah, he
Can be an
clutch,
unbelievable
man.
shot maker.
Yeah,
at times.
he's a clutch shooter, definitely.
Got Jerry Miller over there. Shooting on table 4.
Yeah, you guys get a chance. I'm assuming you kind of update some of the scores.
Yeah,
as
we're
you go.
always watching the bracket and kind of announcing what's going on around. So yeah, Salcedo and Miller knotted up 3-3.
On the winner's side.
Yeah, on the top side there, Ryan Grimm's over Mike Shoff. Or no, they're tied up 2-2.
For those of you at home that are wanting to look at the bracket, it's not the easiest to find because we're playing here on a Sunday, and this was created yesterday. But if you go to Scoreholio and go to Find a Tournament, and I think it's in the category of past tournaments now. I believe it's about the 3rd one down. You'll see brothers. It'll say Saturday. It'll say finals with yesterday's date. That's where the bracket will be. It'll have live scoring on it.
And if you're looking from not the Scoreholio app, you're on the website, select sports, and then billiards, and that will show your tournament directory as well.
Yep, there you go.
That one's the funky one to find.
The other thing to remember, if you haven't been following along already on the brackets, is that these matches, pretty much all, depending on the matchups, but they start with a spot most of the time for both players. So when you're watching that, they may have started off 2-2 and racing to 8. So these will all race to 8. Sometimes the spot's 3-1. You could even have our top shooter against our lower handicap shooter, and it could be a 4-game spot. So you'd have a 0 and 4 to start. That's how this bracket's set up. So the winner will always have to get to 8.
Yeah,
no matter what they start with.
Baseline race to 6, but the way Scoreholio works, you guys made it an artificial race to 8 across the board.
That's correct.
And I just posted the link also for the bracket onto Railside Productions. So if you're having trouble finding it in Scoreholio, just go to Facebook,
There you go.
Railside Productions, and it's on there.
Very nice shape for Wade on that shot there. Having to travel through the table twice. You shouldn't have any problems with this. Trying to get back onto track after that 7-ball from the last game.
Yep, knots this one up 3-3.
Those two players were here when I left at 3 o'clock this morning. Wade was on his way out the door, and I think Brian had just started a set with Nate Neergaard
Oh, no kidding.
on the 9-footer at what would have been 2, but with daylight savings, it was just after. It was about 3:15.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't see any of them here at 7 this morning when I got here. though.
Right, yeah.
They weren't here taking out garbages or anything.
No, I saw Wade scamper in about 9:45, and Brian was not short after him, so
Yeah.
getting that well-needed rest.
If they're playing at 5 o'clock this evening, they're going to be hoping that they have that
Yeah.
rest or wishing that they did, one of the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, we got out of here kind of early last night.
I wish I could say the same.
Not quite as early as Gene, but
Yeah.
he was still in bed when we left.
I think he was out of here by what, 6:30?
Just about 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
Let's just say he likes his rest.
Yeah. He needed it though. He had a rough
The best
day.
part is he claimed it was going to be a nap.
I'll be back.
I think the Lagakis share that. Those half brothers share that ability to take a nap for a day or two.
Wish I could
Although
do that.
Mike was here awfully late last night, and he was back here this morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike's an animal.
He's an animal.
Love that dude.
He is. That's good to have gotten to know both of those boys.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I've been playing pool in the Billings area, not necessarily tournaments, but leagues, etc., for just about 40 years, over 35 years now. But yet, here over the last 2 or 3 years, it's the first time I've met a lot of these players.
Yeah, right.
Because I just hadn't played tournaments throughout
Yeah,
the state.
and it's the same
So
for
I didn't
me.
know all the Great Falls and the Bozeman and
Right.
the Butte and the Helena players.
I
as an
started
example.
playing leagues a little under 30 years ago, and now that what we have with this community and what you guys have built and created these tournaments, and now I'm just finally starting to meet half of the pool players throughout the state,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome. I just love that.
And I had seen and met a couple of Wyoming guys here and there,
Right.
between Mick and Tommy and some that have been
Sure.
around a while, and of course from other tournaments that were held here that I played in with leagues even. I've met Jeff and Boucher and some of those guys
Right.
from those years as well, but there's a whole host of players that I've got to know, and I realized, wow, there are some fantastic players.
Yeah, absolutely.
shot there,
You
by
know,
the
and
That
it
was a great shot.
Uses that 6 to kill the cue ball and leave himself on the floor.
That 4-ball does look like it has a little room off the rail. Kind of hard to see that on the stream, but
Yeah, good shot there. But yeah, like you all were saying, it's crazy how little people you know until you actually get out and realize No,
Well,
especially
back in the day, it was so, everybody was in their communities and stuff. You had a few road dogs here and there that would travel around to a couple of tournaments, but with the boom of pool within the last few years and what we've done to be able to stream it and bring content and show people, hey, look at this place, come to this tournament, look at what's going on down here. Now we're getting a little more integration, a little more travel from people, and people coming down to these tournaments and seeing what's going on in other places, and it's pretty awesome.
yeah.
That's for sure.
I had a few months back. We did that triple strike tournament, that ladies tournament down in Helena, and I didn't realize how few women pool players I knew. Like I'd heard of Sky, Cristodora, and all these other amazing shots, but I'd never seen them play because the only time I would have was down in Butte, and I'm always shooting, so I'm not going to be able to watch other people shoot. And I watched Sky not miss a ball in 3 racks, break and run, table run, break and run, and she was went from being down 3-0 to being tied 3-3. But got to been able to meet a lot of new pool players doing this broadcasting stuff. It's been a blast.
Wade really sat there, and he had an easy shot on the 6 ball, but he could have left the ball anywhere on the table he wanted to, and he really contemplated how he was going to get on that 8, and ended up going all the way back through the table to leave in order to get this lead, because that 8 ball is such a hard shot.
Yeah.
And he knows it's the shot that's going to determine the
he
rack,
caught
and
it.
it does catch the edge of the pocket.
Yeah.
And it's going to cost him the rack.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Brian can give it back to him here if he wants.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You are right. Yet. Yeah, we were talking about the Lagakis, and I got a text from Miss Dina Winter. And Dina, you're right. Best laugh around, Mike Lagaki.
Yeah.
When that guy gets a rolling laugh going,
Definitely.
I tell you what, you can't help but smile. Fills the room, doesn't it?
Yeah. And he was full of laughter last night, let me tell you.
And I can tell you what else he was full of that was creating the laughter.
Yep.
But probably better not bring that up.
Yeah, we'll keep that one to ourselves. We'll leave it up to your imagination. So, Brian with the break.
A couple of fortunate, I'm not going to call them mistakes. That 8 ball that Wade just had to shoot
It's tough.
is a shot that...
I'll tell you what, a couple of real uncharacteristic mistakes by Wade to give Brian both of those racks.
Yeah.
Monster break from Brian. And doesn't get any love from the 1 ball.
Yeah, one kind of fruit roll up behind the 5, and he's going to probably have to... No, he's got a piece of it, so he's going to go after it. I thought he was going to kick at it, but he's going to play the safe here, I believe. Tries to come back down.
He's left him a shot to get a hit. I don't know if
Yeah,
I'd
he's
try
got
and
a
make
lane.
that if I were Wade. Probably expect another safe back here.
Yep.
I put Brian up on this rack, if I have this right, 4-3.
Yes, 4-3.
You got Mike Shoff has won the first game against Ryan Grimm and is up 3-2. That started off 2-2. Darren Hutton and Mike Robinson are tied 4-4.
Oof.
Justin Salcido's up 5-4 on Jerry Miller. John Geis, who's I'm not going to call it a surprise because there is some handicap given there, but John is playing Jared Abrahamson from Great Falls.
Yes, sir.
And it is 6-3. And I'm not sure the spot that was given on that, but it was probably
Like
a
4-2,
4-0
4-3?
spot. Might have been a 4-0 spot.
it
Could have been
4-0?
3-1. I don't know, but
Yeah.
John just needs 2 before Jared gets 5 in that match.
Yeah, Jared's Fargo's not that high. I believe he's
420 and the 548, so 120 points there. I would imagine
548?
he's getting the full 4.
I'm gonna go with 3 probably, and I don't remember. But
Yeah.
Either way, it's right around there.
Well, they're playing
Yep.
fast either way.
Yeah. You have Caleb Burkmose is playing Jason Ellison. By the way, that the reason that it says Art Jason on your, if you're looking at the Scorholio bracket, the actual scores shows Art/Jason because those guys played so late. We just put that in for the winner of that match to move into that spot, and it ended up being Jason. That match is 4-4 with Caleb Burkmose. Caleb's a player out of here and a long time member. I want to say he's 15th or 16th. Original member here
Wow.
from back in the day.
Cool.
And He's a young man in his 20s that he's a super hard worker, great kid, and I tell you what, he practices and strives to play, and man, that kid is hard to beat. So he's one of those whose Fargo is just improving, and he plays better than it currently is because it hasn't caught up to his ability yet. And you got Mick Tiefenthaler playing Sean Kirtley, and those two started at 2-2, and Mick just he's won the first three, and it's 5-2 Mick. And Mick was the last guy here today. I had to call him to get him here. I'm not sure what happened, if he got caught up in the daylight savings time or what, but he walked in the door about, I don't know, 10:15, 10:20 without hitting a ball. And he's playing a very tough player out of Salt Lake, and Sean Kirtley, and he won the first three games against him. So
Good bank there from Wade to get that 4 ball on the side. Left himself a little bit straight on the 5, but
yeah, again, he's got a ball. This time that 6 will go in the side pocket, but it's close to the edge of the pocket again. The other match that we've got, Ramon Daiba out of Miles City, or Raymond, I do think he pronounces it Raymond. And he's a great guy and a great shooter.
Yeah, I haven't got to meet him
He's a little
yet.
Safe.
He looks like Rick Williamson's brother.
You know, and they're from the same area, so you
they're
never
both-
know. But
Playing Jeff Boucher right now.
I think Ramon, I think he's got some, maybe somewhere South Pacific heritage or something. Anyway, I'm not really sure. I need to ask him that. He's playing Jeff Boucher out there, and Jeff's on a. He's not happy after getting beat up by Mike Shoff last night.
I was going to mention Mike Shoff, by the way, playing really solid pool this weekend, and in another one right now with Ryan Grimm. A big, tough match over there. So
Yep, for sure. And that match with Raymond Daiba and Jeff Boucher, it's 4-4 now. And I'm pretty sure Jeff had to spot him for us, so I think Jeff's won 4 in a row in that. Jeff probably wasn't happy having to spot.
And that's not where you want Jeff. You don't poke the bear.
No, and he poked himself last night.
Yeah.
That's the best way I'm going to put it. And I see Raymond over there as Jeff played a safe. He had to make a kick. He didn't get a good hit. Now Jeff's got ball in hand, but he did tie up a ball. So we'll see if Jeff can get through his 5th straight rack here.
Yeah, you're going to see some Jeff bearing down today.
Yeah, you want to think that
Wade.
helps the rest of the field in Jeff not winning his first match in the finals, final 16. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be tough now, knowing that he can't lose another one.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to be tough. I don't care what spot it is and who he's playing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one playing him in the loser's bracket. That's for sure.
And he gets to play more, so he'll stay warm all day.
Right.
Played another safe there. And I'll tell you what, where that ball just went out, not only is this going to be incredibly hard, and I know I'm commentating a different match here, but he's hit Raymond so bad on that shot that he's got a good look at a possible three foul because of where that 2 ball ended up too. So.
Well, Wade playing a pretty good one there on Brian.
Yeah,
Brian
he did.
can see the ball, I believe. I think he can get a piece of that 8 there, but not much he can do with it.
No, if he can get the ball squirreled around and get to the right side of that 8 ball from your screen, it'll stay there, and he might be able to get behind the 10. But that's good play.
Yeah, able to make a hit on it.
Good play. He's able to
Gonna give Wade a shot. I mean,
give Wade a shot,
not
but
an easy one.
Yeah, and good luck getting on the 9.
Yeah, exactly. Put that cue ball right on the rail.
Cue ball is not quite froze. It's about 1/4 inch off the rail. That's going to be some work. Speaking of the Wade-Thompson match, so Wade was a little shaky this morning, and about a half an hour ago asked me for a White Claw because he was a little shaky. And I just got a text from him. Wow, look at that shot.
Great shot there.
That's a beauty. Just got a text
Able
from him
to hold
asking
it.
him for another one. So I better, I'll be back.
What are you thinking here? You think he's going to try and come away with a safe, try and come off the right side of this 9, get the 9 moving up table just a little bit, and use that 10 to get between them?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good call on this one. I would have to assume there ain't a whole lot else he can do here.
Yeah, does he? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it puts it right up in there.
Swiss
Mike's
is-
got the jump. He does have an opportunity to jump here. I think that's about his only option. Or, I'm sorry, Brian, not Mike. So Brian's going to go to the jump cue.
not quite lined up.
I know Brian can work that jump cue pretty good here, so might have a good shot here. Tight cut into the side. Oh, not able to get up on it.
Just doesn't get the lift at all.
Yeah.
Looked like a bit of a miscue.
Yeah,
Maybe it just
miscued
kinda,
it, and that'll get Wade ball in hand here. 2 balls, 9-10 out. So see if he can knot this one back up 4-4.
Falls back for the 10 on the side.
So now Wade capitalizing on a little mistake there. I could take an opportunity between these matches to mention a couple of our sponsors. Gunfighter Woodworks out of Great Falls, Montana. You're looking for any rough cut wood slabs, anything lumber related, get a hold of Gunfighter Woodworks out of Great Falls, 406-799-4546. And we're heading into our next rack here, knotted up 4-4. Wade with the break. Going with that break between the diamonds. Three gets caught in the jaws, 5 goes down.
Opening shot on the 1.
Yeah, he's got a straight look at the 1 down the rail.
Two ball hiding from the camera up in that upper left corner, kind of blending in there.
Gonna be a little tricky. I'm not sure if he's just gonna put a stop on this and have a route to the 2, or if he's gonna try and go up and down table for it. Looks like he's gonna go up and down. Gonna use a little follow on this one. Oh, but misses the 1. Ran into the 10 anyway. Didn't really get himself a shot on the 2, so.
It's a fortunate roll out of it.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a roll. Tied a few balls up a little bit there. 6 and 8 we're going to have a little trouble with. I would imagine you're going to see a safety out of Brian here. Get that up.
That 1 ball leak out? It did not, but now
No.
he's only got to jump the 4. Maybe a piece of the 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Wade can get over this one pretty easily. Gonna try and back cut that 1, I would assume. Past the 9.
Oh, did he call the 3?
He might have called the 3. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He just caught the 1 heavy. He was going for the 1, but just caught it a little thick. And Brian back to the table here with a good look at this 1. Gets the shot, comes 2 rails, great shape for the 2.
Now, all he's got to do here, all that stuff's tied up by the side pocket, but the 4 goes clean, and that 8 is hanging out in front of the pocket enough where he can play that carom to bust all that out.
He's got a couple options. Did he get out? Did he get out enough?
He did not. He's going to have to
He's
jump again.
stuck behind the 7. Oh, gosh.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he
go
wanted to
airborne.
get out. All he needed to do was get out enough to see that 4. He could have either went off the 4 or taken that 4 into the 8 and broke that 6 out. But now he's in a tough spot.
Yeah, and that 6 ball would have naturally traveled toward the corner.
Yeah.
It's a short hop.
Yeah, he's got to get up and down real quick here. And he does
Oh
it
my
perfectly.
gosh.
Wow, what a shot. But now he's got to deal with this 6 ball. Not able to get the breakout on it, so, but I think he can slide it around that 8. If he can get it around that 8 and just park that 8 between the 6 and the Q, could play a decent safety here. It's touchy, very touchy.
I think he just nudges the 6 ball here. Like he you were saying, use that 8 as a blocker.
He drives it down into the corner. But Wade can see a piece of it. I don't think he's got anywhere to go with it.
Oh, that 9 ball takes away the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wade knows Brian's got him boogered, as he likes to say.
Finding the pocket on that one. But tied that 6 and 9 up, so not altogether a bad shot. But does give Brian ball in hand here, so.
That's 6.
Brian's going to probably play a safe back here. I would assume he's just, well, he might actually be going for the shot in the side. Not sure if he's got it or not. He might be lining one up for the side, but he could park that cue behind the 9 as well. But I think he may be going for this one. Looks like he's going to try and get leave on that 7. And he does.
Good shot.
So now he's just got to pull this one back, try and get it right on the rail for the 8. Does he come up short? I think he's got a piece of it. I think he can get it. Makes a great shot on that 8. Oh, just a little thin. But, once again, puts it in a very bad spot for Wade. Tucked up behind that 9 ball. And Wade knows. Come off this 8 wrong. That cue's going right to the pocket. He's going to come off the short rail. Just try and drive that 8 up above the 9 and leave the cue ball right there behind the 9. And he does a pretty good job of it. I think Brian's got a shot. He's going to go for, he's calling the corner. He must have enough of the 8 ball to be able to find the corner here. And he does perfectly. Great shot there by Brian. And just got an up and down 9-10 ball here. And Brian pulling back ahead, 5-4 in the set. Capitalizing off some good rolls there and some good shots. Brian working through another one here. Got a good layout to get out. Making the 5 there, coming over for the 6. Getting a little straight on this 6, but he's okay. He should just need to either stop or draw it just a little. It should be all right for the 7 ball. He does nicely, just draws it off the rail just a little bit. Stop on that 7, great shape here for the 9. Good draw stroke on that one off the rail for the 10. And Brian Lafond going up 6-4 against Wade-Thompson here in the finals Sunday of the Brothers Billiards Invitational Tournament. Wade looking a little slow out of the gate today, but Brian playing strong. That was a good breaking run, I believe, for Brian there.
With a ball off the break, but cue ball nestles in behind the 9 ball, so he'll have to kick at this one or play it push. Shot there by Brian. Boxes 1, good sleeve on the 3. I look to get up above this 4 for the 4-8 combo. There's a 7 in the way as well. Makes that a little different. Still makeable, just gonna change how he comes off of it all.
Hangs the 4 there, yeah.
Great shot.
Able to get back to the 4, so, or get back to the 5 now with this 4 hanging. Brian very much catching his stroke in this one. But got a good angle on this 5 here. Should be able to. I think he can work it around the 10. He might run into the 10 a little bit. I think that's what he's looking at right now. Just gonna try and find a way around this 10. I think he's gonna go low. Well, he's looking low. I mean, I think
all the way. He's almost got a. I don't know what he's got.
Yeah, he's spinning. He's putting a ton of right on it. So he went low. Yeah, he did. He went low and just drew it back over. What a great shot there. Really shaped that cue ball to get over to that 6 ball. That was a huge shot. And he's in great shape here to come off this 6 and down for the 7. Yeah, Brian really finding his stroke here in the later part of this match. And Wade in a real tough spot here against Brian Lafond.
looks to pocket this 10 ball and puts himself on the hill. Updates from around the room. Ryan Grimm, Mike Shoff tied up 4 apiece. Mike Robinson up over, excuse me. Mike Robinson up over Darren Hutton 6'5". We got Justin Salcido, Jerry Miller on the hill 7'6". Mike T against Sean Kirtley 7'3". Raymond and Jeff 5'6" in Jeff's favor. John Guys, Jared Abrahamson. John just got on the hill. And then Caleb Burkmose against Jason Ellison 6'5" in Jason's favor. So match is shaping up pretty nicely here.
Table 4 just wrapping up over there. Jerry Miller getting that one over Justin Salcido. Moving on in that top side of the bracket.
Puts Jerry Miller in the top 8.
Sir. Jerry Miller, young man out of Billings, Montana, just a phenomenal shot. Up and comer. This kid's gonna be one of the best around here.
Jerry will take the winner from table 6, so he'll get either Caleb Burkmose or Jason Ellison. I lied. My dashboard is kind of glitching out. He's going to get the winner of Ryan Grimm and Mike Shoff, so.
Good luck with that one.
Oh, yeah. Wade's really got to dig deep here. He's got to rattle off 3 in a row against Brian just to get back on the hill.
Yeah, Wade in definitely a tough spot here.
Good lock-up save right there from Wade.
But it can be done. Seen it happen before. It will happen again. But Brian playing really strong here in this first match of the day.
Brian not able to come up with a hit there on the 3. Gonna give Wade ball in hand here. That 4's in a tough spot down by the 6.
Yeah, he's
Is he gonna try and?
got to find a path from that 3 down to the 4 and then try and figure out a shot on the 4. I'm not sure it goes by the 6 there. I think it's locked up with the 6. Won't go in either one of the corner pockets. So, yeah, tough to say what he's going to come up with here, if he wants to actually pot the 3 or if he's just going to go after a safety here.
He's gonna lock this cue ball up behind the 10. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, he wanted that. Yeah, he wanted that 3 down by the 4 and leave Brian in a tough spot here to try and get another ball in hand. So that's kind of a smart play there by Wade, as long as Brian doesn't have a shot on this 3. Not sure if he's got a lane through there. It's going to be tight if he does. Very tight lane. Called the bank, I believe. Oh, and he connected it perfectly. What a shot. Holy cow. Brian coming up with another monster of a shot. Coming out of that one. Wade not able to get it quite behind that 5 ball to lock that shot on the 3. And Brian coming up with a huge bank on that 3 ball.
Jeff and Raymond tied up 6 apiece.
Yeah, another good match going on over there.
John Guys just locked it up against Jared Abrahamson, so he moves on, gets the 8-5 win. That'll knock Jared out.
Jared with the 15th, 16th place on that one. Going down with his first 2 in the finals, but him coming down here making a good showing for himself. Another strong shooter with probably an underrated Fargo rate. But John Geis playing strong. Good shot there on the 5, but this is going to be a tester. I think he was trying to wanted to run into that 6.
Yeah.
Or at least clip it, and missed it. So now he's in a little bit of a tricky spot. Playing the safety there on that one, and put the 1 between it, but I think Wade can go rail first. Yes, and he does so. Overstroked it a little bit, but still good shape here for the 7, just a little bit longer shot. Just got to hold it for the 9. He's in good shape here. Trying to battle back out of the 7-4 hole he's found himself in with Brian. Brian's going to say that's okay, we're good here. So moves Wade up. Brian Lafond in the lead, 7-5. And we'll move over to the Jeff Boucher table over there.
They're locked in at 6 apiece. Jeff just got a good kick on the 5 after Raymond got a good hook on him.
Yeah, Raymond at the table, trying to connect on this 5 ball. Makes a great cross bank on that one. What a shot there. And looks like he's pretty lined up for that 6-7 combo. Just off just a little bit there, and gonna hang that 6 in the pocket for Jeff. I believe Jeff's got a good line there to the 6.
Yeah, Jeff should be out here to put himself on the hill. We're gonna switch back to table 1. Wade with the dry break brings Brian to the table. He pocketed the 1 already. shot on the 2. Does he get back enough for the 3? I think he does.
I don't think so. I do not think so. Oh, no, wait. I'm looking at the wrong ball. Sorry, I thought the 9 ball was Q. He's good on the 3. He's perfect on the 3. Back down for the 4. Just a little stop or stun off this 4, and he should be all right for the 5.
Jeff able to close out that rack, puts himself on the hill against Raymond. Couple of matches sitting on the hill right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of our live matches currently sitting on the hill.
Yeah, Mike Tiefenthaler over Sean Kirtley, up 7-4 on that one. Walking through that match. And Jason Ellison, 7-5 over Caleb Burkmos. And Darren Hutton's on the hill against Mike Robinson over there. So, yeah, a lot of good matches. This one's shaken out. People going home already. Moving right through this finals 16 bracket on the Sunday morning.
Is he going to play safe, or is he going to sell out and try and get that 10 ball up in the corner?
I think you play a 2-way here, honestly, if it were me. Well, not really much of a 2-way, but...
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, a little safety there. Just play it safe. Yeah, that was a good, smart shot there by Brian. Wade's going to play it right back. Leaves that cue right up on there. Brian's going to thin off the 7, try and put it down below the 9. Kind of hung this one out there and lined it up a little bit for Wade. He may go after this one. A little bit of a risky shot if he does. He's looking at it. Ryan Grimm over Mike Shoff, 5-4 right now on table 2. That's a match we're closely watching.
Oh, just misses it.
Just narrowly missing that combo for Wade. It leaves that 7 out in the open for Brian, so see if he can connect on this one and finish this match out. If he's able to come up with this shot, he's going to have a good chance of doing that. Just a little natural English off this 7, bring it back over for the 8 in the lower left corner of your screen. If he's able to do so. That'll be a big shot here for Brian.
Jason Ellison closing that out against Caleb Burkmos, gets the win 8-5.
And Brian nailing that shot and getting beautiful leave on this 8. He's in good shape here. Got a little more angle than he wanted to. Wanted to come off that rail. But for the most part, he's in good shape here. Just going to draw off this 8 and avoid that side pocket. Come back out a little bit for the 9. He's in the driver's seat to take this one down. And that'll do it for this one. Wade's going to call that good. Ryan Lafond over Wade-Thompson, 8-5 in this set. And we will take a short break. We'll leave you with the Jeff Boucher match. Oh, no, never mind that. Are they still going? Yeah, they're still going over there. We'll switch it over to Jeff Boucher and Ramon Daiba and see how that one shakes out. Jeff Boucher up 7-6 in that set.
All right, we're going to move away from the Boucher match to a 7-7 Hill thriller over here on table 3. Got going on between Darren Hutton and Mike Robinson. They're both sitting with 1 loss, so loser goes home. Ooh, just rattles the 1. Jeff just missed the 8-9 combo. Brings Raymond to the table. Raymond looking to try and send this Hill over here on table 8. Overroll that 8 out of the pocket. Is he going to look to kick out of here? Yeah, he's going to kick this one in. Good shot. What's his leave on the 10? Not horrible. Definitely a chance. Wow, this one's gonna go Hill as well. Between Raymond and Jeff.
Raymond coming back on one, huh?
While they're racking, we'll jump back to table 3. Again, this is Darren Hutton and Mike Robinson locked in at 7 apiece. Oh, that'll all but do it there. Ball in hand with an open table. For Mike Robinson here. Mike pocketing the 9. Comes around a couple rails. Good shape here on the 10. And Mike moves on as we jump over to table 8 again. Oh, where's that cue ball going? And that'll do it for Jeff and Raymond, holding off his quite heroic attempt to stay alive.
All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us here. We're just waiting for a few matches to finish up. We're taking you over to table 2 here with Mike Shoff and Ryan Grimm, Hill on this one to see how this shakes out. And then we will have another match for you on table 1 after this gets over. Just waiting for this one to shake out here and move on to the next one. So we got a good one going here. Mike Shoff was down 7-4 in this set, coming back 3 straight racks to put himself on the hill with Ryan. 7-7. So last game of the set here between these two. We'll let you watch and see how this one ends up. Once again, we got the Hill match over here between Ryan and Mike Shoff. Unfortunately, can't put the scoreboard for that one up on the screen for you, but just the final match between these two on the top side of the winner's bracket. Ryan working through the rack here, 7-7. Each guy just looking for one more to move on to the next match. We will move back over to Table 1 when this one's finished and get our next match going for you, so stay tuned. All right, so Mikey Shoff in that one, getting Ryan Grimm, coming back from 7-4 down, coming back, beating Ryan 8-7. We're going to take a short little pause. We'll be back with our next match here on Table 1. Stay tuned. All righty, getting our next match going here. We got young Jerry Miller against Mike Shoff in this one on the winner's side. Both guys playing really well in this one. Jerry Miller, young man out of Billings. I believe he's 19 or 20. And Mike Shoff, just with a win over Ryan Grimm over there on table 2. So Mike winning the leg on this one, coming out with a break. like he's going to come up dry there. One's tucked behind that 3-5. Gonna be a tough little spot here for Jerry. Oh, Mike did make one. We do have one down there. 4-ball. Did not see that one go in. 4 or the 7. I can't tell which one's still on the table. Might be the 4-ball on the table. We might have the 7 down. Mike coming up with a hit on the 1. Putting it up behind the 9-8 there. I can't see. Oh, Jerry, just seeing a piece of it, and just a near miss, but rolling up behind the 10, so not leaving Mike anything. Here to really shoot at. Mike Shoff coming up with a hit there, but leaving Jerry in a pretty good spot here. Take a look at this one. Todd Crum in the booth with me.
Hi, y'all.
A big match here between a couple guys who've been playing really well this weekend.
For sure.
Mike Shoff just coming off a big win, big comeback win against Ryan over there.
Yeah, down 7-4. Brought it back to good. Ryan only missed 1 ball, I think, during that. He did rattle a 4 or 5 ball. But Mike getting Jeff Boucher last night, and then getting Ryan, and he was only spotted 1 game against Jeff Boucher last night. Jeff playing as a 739, and Mike somewhere in the mid-60s. I can't remember. It might have been a 2-game spot. I don't remember. But, he's playing even up with little Jerry Miller right now. But then he played Ryan Grimm even up as well. Shoff did, and got by Ryan Grimm on the hill. So, it's 2 of the favorites in the tournament. That he's beat out, and now just barely. Jeff's got to give a 3-game spot to a pool instructor out of Salt Lake City. I don't know how happy he is about that, but if Jeff was if he was 4 points lower, or Sean was 5 points higher, it'd have been a 2-game spot. Just happened to end up as a 3.
Just right on the bubble.
Right on the bubble, yeah. So it's gonna be a tough match for Jeff. And he's aware.
I'm sure he is.
I might have just heard a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Seeing the big stroke of Jerry Miller here.
Oh, and he did. It got away from him a little bit there. Shoot.
It did.
He worked through a good rack and
caught
that corner.
That is a lot of what you're going to see out of Jerry, though. You know, he probably could have rolled that ball without trying to go 2 rails back out for the 10. He wouldn't have had great shape, but he knew he could make it with that big stroke and come around the table. And when you let that cue ball fly, because he does let that cue ball fly.
That's what can happen. So.
I think with Jerry here, he's got to remember the shots he made before he did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he still didn't miss.
Yeah, he can't let that
just
frustrate himself.
Hopefully he stays within himself here. And
got to put that one behind you.
Yeah,
get that behind you and move on to the next one. So
sometimes he's getting better mentally. And it used to be easily his biggest weakness. And he'd make a mistake and just be.
Yeah, let it get to you and affect the rest of the match. It's not what you want. So, coming up with a good break there. Got the 6 and the 10 down.
Yep, and a nice clean shot on the 2.
He's got the 1 there, I believe,
Or the
next
1,
to the 8.
excuse me. And it looks like that 3 ball still has some room, maybe?
Yeah, he
With
should
the
be
10
able to
covering
get
it
to
there?
it. It's going to be tight.
It's got
but-
room into the upper right in their vision. But we'll see, he's got to get to it first here.
Come back over nicely for the 2 there. Shot. Got a little bit of traffic to navigate here to get to the 3.
That's for sure. Jerry might not play a. No, he is going to try and get through there. I thought he might play a safe there and tuck that ball underneath him, but he doesn't play a lot of safes.
Pretty aggressive
Partially,
player.
yeah, very aggressive player. Partially because he can get a good hit on about anything, so I think he figures everybody else can too. We had a little bit of a safety battle to start the Sean Curley Jeff Boucher match, and looks like Jeff's going to have a shot at a table that looks pretty good. This first game for him on that match is very, very important.
Yeah. Well, Jerry coming up with a good shot on the 3
was.
there, but didn't quite get back up for that 4. So
Yeah.
I think he's might have a piece of it here, but not much to work with.
Did you guys see Wade already closed out against Mike Robinson?
Oh, that one went quick.
He rolled fast.
Oh yeah, 8-3 was the final there.
Yeah. In fact, that's a losers out match, and I
Yep.
need to
Yes.
go shake a hand and
Yeah.
give some money away. So I'll be back.
I'm sure Wade woke up after that tough loss against.
Yeah, you're gonna see you know the same thing with Jeff and Wade both grinding these ones out.
Puts Wade in the final 8. Jerry Miller showing a little frustration there.
Yeah, I think he's still thinking about that last 9 ball, and you got to let that one go, man, and move on. If you dwell on that one, it's just gonna carry right through the match. You don't want that.
Over on table 2, Boucher scratches, giving up ball in hand with a pretty open table and a 5 ball out.
Yeah, it looks to be.
What's he gonna do with this 5 ball here? Setting up for the camera looks.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
Oh,
he
great
does.
shot, Mike.
Plays that perfectly. Leaves himself a nice little angle on this 5. Get over to the 7 ball. That one forward just a bit for that 9 ball down in the corner.
Probably just kind of stun it there.
Yeah, just stun off this one and move it over for the 10. Same pocket. Mike Shoff jumping out 4-2.
Yeah.
The first
Yeah,
2
he's
racks.
Kind of been the most consistent player, I think, so far.
He has been. He's been playing really strong this weekend.
Looked to me, and I did kind of miss it there, but Jeff was shooting pretty easy. Had an easy 8 ball to finish that one, and he's going to take up a little bit of that spot he's giving away to Sean Kirtley over there. That's the next table over. I'm gonna keep you going on that, but that's a race to 8, starting with Jeff would have to actually win 7 to get there, and Sean would have only needed to win 4 to get there. Now he's got one of the games back, and he's got a look at a pretty good table here, I think. That first game when you're given a spot is so important.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Jeff knows that, so he's going to be grinding through this one.
For sure.
Mike Shoff with the break here.
He spread them out plenty, but doesn't get anything to drop. Does kind of
Got
hide the one a little bit anyway.
got a little roll up on that 6.
Might be a shot that even Jerry won't try to make, but we'll see.
Yeah. If he can catch a piece of it, he might be able to come back around and hide it behind that 6 ball, but he ain't got
Even
much.
If he can get the one down the, if he masses that around and get the one across table below the 297.
Yeah, got it down, tucked it by the 3. He actually made the shot, but he didn't call it. So Mike will have the option here.
No, there's all balls on the table.
Oh, he didn't make the shot. I thought it went in. I'm sorry. I got a little obstructed view here.
It's
So he didn't make the shot, and Mike's going to the
Mike's
jump
gonna
cue
have
for
to
the
get-
one.
Gonna have to get hoppy.
Ooh, put a good jump on that, but
Good jumping. He's going to get to a safe, but he's going to make the ball
Gonna make the
inadvertently.
ball.
So now he's not safe. he would have left Jerry a jump shot, and instead it goes in and leaves him a nice 2 ball with a fairly easy shape to get to the 3. So
yeah.
that was unfortunate, I guess. And Jerry,
Oh, we put a little bit too much draw on that.
yeah, he
Wanted
overstrokes
to,
that.
yeah, wanted to stun that a little more, not so much draw.
Gonna get in a hurry, but he's gonna play.
He's gonna
nice.
play a good safe there. Good safe by Jerry. Hide it behind that 4.
No hesitation.
So Mike looking at kicking around this 4 at the 3.
Not sure what happened over there, but I think Jeff actually missed a 5 ball.
Yeah, hung it in the jaws.
Hung it in the jaws and left Sean at the table. He can, he's going to be upset at himself for that loss. That loss could be the big difference in this tournament. He would have crawled within 1. Now he's got work to do. A lot of it. Sean will get out on that. It'll be a 5-2 match in a race to 8. I do believe.
Yes, sir. 5-2 over there. Sean up on Jeff. Jeff got to really grind here. Close that gap and get ahead. Come back.
That game's going to hurt. Well, Jerry's looking at an out that he should be able to get here. His toughest ball is the 7.
Getting to that 7 from here, yeah.
Mhm.
And he put himself in a pretty good position to do it, I think.
He did.
I think if
I
he
he's
can
gonna
draw it
roll
up.
by the side there a little bit.
Yeah, come up by the 10 ball there somewhere.
And he does.
Yep, just nicely.
That's about as good a leave I think as he could have.
Yeah, that's right where you want to be on that one.
On that one, yeah. As you watch this, another match that we've got going is Justin Salcido and Jason Ellison. Are playing, and Justin, out of Bozeman, has a 6-4 lead over Jason. And then
Justin.
just starting their match is Ryan Grimm playing John Geis. So you've got one of the highest Fargos left in the tournament in the 670 or 80 range, 660, I think 670 for Ryan Grimm, playing John Geis that's in the mid-4s. John easily being the lowest Fargo player.
Coming in that low
So
Fargo.
he's getting a lot of 4-game spots.
Yeah.
But he's, playing well enough against these players to hang on. He won his match, won a match and lost a match, I think.
Todd, you mentioned that Justin Salcido match, and man, he's been playing really well. He lost his first one yesterday, made it scrambled all the way through to get to the end, and then he's just been playing really well in the losers bracket, not letting anything get to him, really kicking into gear and just getting by.
Yeah, I agree. He's a great player. I really enjoy shooting with him. We've played against each other a lot in tournaments, and he's very confident. I can tell you that. Plays very confidently, which is great.
Monster break there from Jerry.
He does have a just powerhouse break. He's made half the balls on the table on that break. If I'm counting right, 5 balls on the break that left himself a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. He made 4 balls on the break. Yeah. And I don't think he's hooked here.
No, he's clear here.
He's clear.
He's
here.
got to
He's
go.
just got to go all the way around.
Yep.
Missed the 10 and the 9, and the 8's the one that might get him. Oh,
Oh,
slides
wow.
right by it and
Great
gets 3
shot.
to go. That'll make Jerry feel good. This 8 ball doesn't have the 2 pockets on that side of the table, so he's got to find a different one.
Just like that.
Yeah. Rolled that a little far, but all he's got to do is make the shot to get out. So, and he's done. So a couple quick games for Jerry. That one very quick when you're looking at only 6 balls and the 1 ball was in front of the pocket. So he's got to hit this harder. Well, that'll work.
Yep. Yeah, he's he looks to be a rhythmic shooter. You know, once he gets in stride, he just keeps on going.
There's no question about it. The kid can roll and roll and roll.
Just knotted that one up 4-4.
That was a quick couple games.
Oh yeah.
You know, if everybody played like Jerry speed-wise,
We would have been done yesterday.
we'd have been done early yesterday, about 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You could have ran 2 tournaments this weekend.
Of course, if everybody made 4 or 5 balls in a break like Jerry. Jerry's got a great break. He's actually brought his break down a level in pace. You know, smaller pockets, the balls are traveling, you know, they're going fast and they don't accept the pockets don't accept the balls as easily. He's brought it down a little bit, but he still has, I think, the best break you're going to see in the tournament. Mike's had a nice break here as well, but won't have much to shoot at. I think he can catch an edge of a ball. I don't know if he
Yeah,
can
I
make
kind
that.
of rolled up on that 1 ball a little bit, or on that 6 ball, and
Yeah, that'd be
might
tough
have a
one to-
piece of the 1 here, but not much you can do with it. Might be able to try and get it down in that traffic near the 4, 5, 7, but I don't know.
Sean Curtly's just about to take out the 9 in an easy 10 ball to go up 6-2 on Jeff. It's going to put Jeff in a tough spot.
Yeah, it puts Jeff in a real big hole there against Sean that he's got to climb out of. So
Another match that we've got going. Let's see what he does here for this save.
oh, and he rolled it up nice, put that 2 between them,
But
but put it in the jaws. So
I think the big issue here is it's a longer jump shot.
yeah,
If Jerry chooses to, he's got to make sure he keeps the cue ball on the table if he chooses to. But the kid can jump, let me tell you. Other match we have going is Mick Tiefenthaler and Brian Lafon, and Mick is up 5-3 in that match. And those guys on the winner's side.
Yes.
yes, they
Yep.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian got passed away this morning to keep his losses at 0.
I mentioned John Geis and Ryan Grimm playing over there, and John is just playing fantastic. And he's one of the most improved players that I've seen play over the last year, to say the least. Plays in our 10-ball league here on Tuesday nights, and he's a founding member of Brothers. And
Yeah.
that guy brings us food every week that he makes from home.
Yeah,
His wife,
John's-
Bobby Joe.
John treats us really well here at the
Oh,
stream
yeah.
as well
He's
too.
just-
Helps
he's
us
just
out a lot,
incredible.
and
Yeah.
love that guy. So
Ryan won the first game. He had to spot John 4, so it started off 4-0. Ryan won the first one, but John got the second one.
yeah,
So
John up on that one 5-1.
now Ryan's got to win 7 before John wins 3 over there.
Yeah.
John kind of being the underdog of the tournament, I guess, is what I would say.
Ooh, Sean with a heck of a cut on that.
Great shot there, and he had to hit that hard in order to get out for the 2 ball, and he did. And that's on the other table. This is Sean
Sean and Jeff
and
over there.
Jeff Boucher. And I'll tell you, Sean Kirtley out of Salt Lake City area is only 2 games from taking Jeff out of this tournament, and Jeff's got to win another 6. And Jeff wasn't happy with the spot in this one. I don't blame him. I get it, but he was, like I say, 4 or 5 points Fargo from that being a little different. Jeff created a lot of his Fargo rate playing bar box 8 ball, and so that Fargo's he's a 739, and that Fargo is tough when you created it playing 8-ball and now you're playing 10-ball, and that's his complaint is, hey, I have a high Fargo playing bar box 8-ball. Let's play that.
Right.
Well, we're not, but his Fargo is sitting here to play this, and it's definitely taking a toll. Because I think Sean, that looks like, is probably going to be one game away here.
Yeah, he's got he's in the driver's seat.
Got to work to get on the 10-ball here. And then you're watching Jerry. Looks like he's got a very good chance of getting through this. He's just got to
cut the 7.
Got to cut the 7. He's shooting off the rail.
Probably gonna come back
I can tell you
across.
from shooting with him all the time, shooting off the rail is not a problem. I've never seen anybody rattle that home.
Gets it to fall.
Never seen anybody shoot with his stick up in the air better than Jerry. Something to prove his stroke. So Sean did get that 9-10 and has left. He's on the hill against Jeff, and Jeff's got to win 6 in a row, or he's going to be out of the tournament. It'll be the first time I haven't seen Jeff win it. Oh, and Jerry misses a 8-ball that
misses
he
that.
should never miss, and he may have hooked him here.
Little jelly roll?
It could have been. I think it rolled up on that 10, and I'm not sure if Mike can see the 8 at all.
If he can see it, I don't think he can see enough of it to cut it into the side.
Yeah, and that's a touchy little shot too, just avoiding that corner pocket if you go to the side. So yeah, tough spot here for Mike.
On that screen, just to see. There you'll see, perhaps in that, how close to the ball he is. It's hard to see on the other angle. You can switch it back if you want to, but you can see they look like they're pretty much frozen.
Yeah, I think it did roll right up on that 10, and he's looking at kicking, I think. It appears.
Mick Tiefenthaler's taken a 6-3 lead on Brian Lafon. Mick's playing well. He knocked me out of the tournament yesterday. And
yeah, I was going to say, he must be playing really well. Brian
I
played
had a couple
super
good chances
solid against
at him.
Wade. Great.
Just
good.
misses the kick.
Narrow miss there by Mike.
And
Yeah,
Jerry got fortunate there, missing that 8-ball. Then he's going to get back at the table, and maybe it's all going to be just like it would have been. This is almost straight in. Of course, Jerry's looking at the 10-ball. He's hoping not to have a long shot off the rail, or again, if Jerry decides to get the back of his stick up here and shoot a draw shot and try and get back up above where he's at now.
Yeah, I think he got pretty straight in on this 8.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to
You know, and he's
10.
looking for a little angle or a little cheat to try and get back for the 10, but by the look on his face, it looks like he's pretty dead straight, and he doesn't have much to work with here. So,
yeah, one of the issues that you've got here too is they're playing on this table, that first table in a row, and it's our stream table, and it gets played on more than any other table here. That's as good as you could hit that shot, Jerry.
yeah, he did.
Well done.
He came out quite a
And,
ways.
when that cloth starts to get worn, those pockets get even smaller.
Yeah.
So this is the toughest table really besides maybe a couple of the 9-footers.
Oof.
Good shot to
Nearly
get out
misses
there.
the
Yeah.
side pocket, and going to take a 5-4 lead.
So Jerry pulling out the lead here.
We got Justin Salcido and Jason Ellison's matches narrowed up a little bit. Justin's up 6-5, and that race to 8. And
Sean scratched on table 2, gave Jeff ball in hand, breathed a little bit more life into his chances of staying alive.
and that might get Jeff rolling, but Jeff's going to have to be so careful. And of course, he's got to hope Sean doesn't break and run on him on one of his breaks, because that would be the end of it.
Yep.
Appears Jeff will make this out. He's shooting the 7 with just the 9-10 left after that. A little bit of long shot on the 7, but no problem there. And looks like he's going to bring this to a 7-3 match. Again, a race to 8. He's got a straight in, almost straight in 10. There's Jerry's big break, and somehow that cue ball
Yeah,
doesn't
somehow
go
the
to
cue
side.
stayed on the
I don't
table.
know. That time he's somehow broken dry as well, which is something I got to tell you. I know 10 ball's the hardest break in pool, but he doesn't break dry very often. He does have a tendency to get that cue ball off the table every now and then.
Yeah, I was going to
will
say
tell you.
she hopped about a foot there.
Yeah. Mick has drawn onto the hill against Brian Lafon.
Yeah.
It's 7-3, and I can't remember if there was a spot in that. I don't think there was. I think they're playing straight up. So Mick's gone to town over there. They're both probably in the. I think Mick's a 640 something and Brian's in the 630 range, isn't he?
That'll be close. Yeah.
So they played straight
9
up.
point Fargo. There's not going to be a spot there.
Yeah, no spot there. Ryan won him the game over there against John Geis, so it's 5-2 now, and that raised to 8. Again, John was spotted 4 games as our lowest Fargo player left against one of our highest, and Ryan being in the high 660s, I believe.
662.
662. Mike's come up a little short here on that 4 ball, drawing that 3 ball out. He's got to make a decision if he's going to play to safe, make a big cut, shoot a bank shot. So I'll tell you, with a couple of combos that look pretty easy, he gets on that 4 ball, and I think he'd get this table out, but now he's got a little work.
Yeah.
The 5/8's an easy combo, and the 6 goes past the 7.
Exactly. So
So
that 4 ball was key, and he
that
rolled
4
up a
ball
little
was
bit.
key, and yeah. I think he was trying not to overstroke it and get back behind the 5 or 6, and instead he came up a few inches short there.
Calm bank.
Gonna try that bank shot.
He's got a good
fairly
pocket.
good sized
yeah.
pocket there.
Little
yeah.
backboard off the 10 if he
Let's
needs
make
it.
Sure, if anything, he's on the short side. And that's
Yeah. Oh, and
Ooh.
he
he
just
got on
caught
the
a
short
piece of
side
it.
just too much, and I think he's blocked
Yeah,
Jerry.
he
though.
has
Yeah.
that 10 rolled up in the way, and
Yeah,
Big jelly roll
Jerry's
there.
gonna have to kick underneath probably, and hope for something because
yeah, he's gonna call the near corner pocket there.
he's got some chances here. I mean, he can if he catches that 4 just on the right side.
Look at it,
straight,
and it's going.
Oh
He
my
nailed it.
gosh.
He got it.
There
Great
you
shot
go.
there.
We talk about shot makers.
Yeah, he did. He come
I
up
see,
with a big one
I
there.
see Jerry do stuff like that. We all do
Yeah.
every week.
Well, 6 came off the 7 a little bit there, but he should
Yeah,
be
that'll end
okay.
up okay. He can combo that, or he can play off the 6, either one, depending where he's at here. But he should be able to come up pretty
Yeah,
good
he's
here.
gonna
Oh,
combo
where
it.
you
Watch
going,
that
cue ball?
pocket. Overstroked it just a hair.
Yeah, there again, turning that cue ball loose.
Yeah.
All he had to do was get that out in the middle of the table, and
Yeah.
it's over. Instead, he turned it loose after making that great kick shot.
Yeah.
Mr. Shoff's going to get a break there. 2 of them really this game.
Yeah, you got that fortunate roll for the 410.
Yeah, and I'm watching Nick Tiefenthaler over there. Just shot the 8 ball in and has a pretty easy 9 and a 10 sitting in the pocket. So he's going to take down Brian Lafond here and move into the. I think that puts him in the semis.
Yeah, that will. Yeah, puts him in the semi against the winner of this one.
And yeah, he finishes that off. So Brian Lafond's dropped down, and Mick's moved up.
Sean Kellett's, Jeff had a jump at the 1 ball, left it out in the open. And Sean looking around the table, he's ran the 1 through the 7. He's on the 8.
Sean's in good spot here to finish
Yeah,
this one
the
out.
9 ball is in a tough spot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
never
he's
wanna
gonna
shoot
pull
a
it
ball
over the
that's
rail.
sitting right next to the side pocket, all the way down the rail. But all it really has to do, well,
Played great shape for
he's
it.
got it. Yeah, he played perfect shape for it. He does have to probably pull this back to get decent shape on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's got
gonna
angle,
go
if he's
high.
going to come
gonna
across.
go up and over. This is not an easy shot. He's drilled it.
Yeah, he nailed it. Comes back down. Left side of the 10.
Jeff's got to hope he makes a mistake on the 10, or he's
That's
going
all
to be
she
mad
got.
at me when I shake his hand here in a minute. he's so upset about the spot. And in particular on this one,
That's
I
it.
don't blame him. I mean, that's a tough spot.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, thanks, Todd. All right, we're 5-5 here in this one between
Jeff
Jerry and
Boucher out of
Mike.
the Tournament.
Jeff Boucher's out. Sean's moving on. So, interesting way to see this one going down here. How she's shaking out. Yeah, Mick Tiefenthaler getting Brian Lafond over that one. John Geis up 5-2 on Ryan Grimm down there. Salcido on the hill against Ellison on table 5. Those guys both battling to save their lives in the tournament. And we're going to have Sean Kirtley and Wade Thompson coming up on table 2. for another loser out match on that one. And I believe that's probably going to be the same looking spot, maybe either a 3 or 4 game spot on that one for Sean, in favor of Sean. So we got some matches shaking out here. We're getting down into the finals. We're going to play this one out, and we're probably going to jump to a new stream after this match. We'll get that posted up for you guys. Jump back on. So Shoff looking like he's going to close this one out as well here. Put himself back up on top, 6-5. And Jerry with the break. Mike trying to get to the hill.
Jerry able to close that one out to knot it back up at 6 apiece.
Tight match, great match to have on the stream, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Two guys playing as well as anybody in this tournament.
Winner will go on and play against Mick Tiefenthaler?
Tiefenthaler.
Tiefenthaler.
Mm-hmm. There's a silent H in there, I believe. To update you on some others if you're paying attention. Ryan and John had a little bit of a safety fest over there. Ryan Grimm and John Geis. And that is 5-2 still in that race to 8. John getting spotted 4 games. They started off 4-0. You've got going to give you some updates, and then I lost the bracket I was looking for. Sorry.
Justin
Pushed the
Salcido.
wrong button.
Justin Salcido's still sitting on the hill, 7-5 against
Jason Ellison over there, yeah.
Sean Curley, Wade Thompson just starting off. It's going to be a 5-7 race for 8, so Wade's bottom 2. And then still got this one locked hill. And like we said, Sean was able to get the win against Boucher to move on and play Wade Thompson. So.
Yeah, Ryan did end up getting that rack over there against John Geis, so it's now 5-3. John will need 3 before Ryan can get 5. But really, the match 6-6 here that you're watching is the one to be seen. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Glad this ended up on the table here. And
6 ball drops in the side for Mike on the break. Doesn't have a clean shot at the one.
It looks to me like when this match is over, the winner will probably stay put and play against Mick.
Yeah, Mick's just waiting back there for the winner of this one.
Yeah, and I think we'll leave him right here because all the other matches are probably going to be still being played when this one's over. So.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this one going rather quickly compared to a Ryan Grimm and a John Geis match back there. That one's probably going to take. Well,
not only is Jerry a quick shooter, but the way he's when he gets on a roll, I'll tell you the other guy playing speeds up too.
Yeah.
Just like slow players slow down your opponent, and these guys are doing the opposite. Sean must be taking a bathroom break before he gets started with Wade over there. Interesting to see how Wade will do against Sean after Sean went through Jeff pretty quickly.
Yeah, Wade giving him 2. They're going to start out 3-1 there. Sean up 2 games, so that'll be a good one to watch.
We'll keep you updated on that as it happens. Again, Justin Salcido is 7-5 on the hill over Jason Ellison. Jason's about to shoot 10 ball in, though, to make that match close. We'll let you know if he makes it here. He's just got to cut a 10 ball down the rail. Pretty simple shot. And that match is for your tournament life, right?
Yes. Loser out on that one.
And he did make that, so it is 7-6 now. Justin on the hill. Jason just behind.
Jerry just missed that 1 ball on the side.
Yeah, hanging it in the
Yeah,
side.
and he had a pretty nice table. I can't tell how good that 4 ball is, though. That 4 ball, I don't know if it goes in that corner pocket or if it's got to come back over in the side or the opposite corner all the way down to your bottom left.
Yeah,
I think it's got to come back here by the 6, so he's got to get on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be some work.
Well, that
and before that, even you got Mike here that's going to have to get Skippy here to get in the 1 and figure out how he's going to get shape on the 2. He's going to have to draw that.
Yeah,
or shoot the combo.
Come off of that 1 on his right side to get back over to the 2, I believe, if he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he comes off the right side. Does he got enough?
Nice
Doesn't
jump,
quite have
but,
enough to get there.
I don't think he's going to play the little carom shot here, but we'll see. He might play safe. That's the other part about that 4 being next to the 5. My guess is they would play to a safe there.
Yeah.
Whoever ends up there, if it doesn't get bumped into, they'll play to safe the ball behind the 5 ball.
Yeah, you might see Mike play a safe with this 2 ball, trying to drive that 2 back down towards the 4-5. Maybe trying to give himself a little separation. He's going to go to the other side, though. He's going to call the bank.
Yeah, I think that's probably the right shot here because it's a little bit of a two-way shot. He's going to leave a shot, I think.
Yeah, I think hung out for him.
That's tight. Well,
He's not going airborne.
he just turned around and he's got a shot at it, so he just needs to pull this back a little bit.
Overstroked it. Let it pop
Gonna
out.
end up in good shape here, looks like.
He played
Get
safe.
behind
We
it,
just
yeah.
didn't know he was
Yeah.
playing safe.
Exactly.
That ball was missed with the pure intent to get the best
Pure
shape he could on the
intent.
three.
He wanted
And
it
he
right
got great
behind
shade
that
on the
4-5.
three, and
Yeah.
it was
With that shape on the 3, he would have been able to either run into that 4-5
Or-
or drift
or
down south and
drift
bring
down
it back.
below and then play either if the 4 goes on the side he could have, but if not he could just play the safe and left the cue ball stuck on the bottom of the 5.
Yep.
I think that's the shot I would have played to. Was try to get underneath of it to leave that cue ball stuck on the 5, but Mike's gonna have to kick at this.
Yeah, I think he's going between
Between
the
the
9 and
balls.
4. Gets a kick.
Probably called the side,
Yeah,
and boy, if he did, he about made it.
he about did. And
He's left a shot here, but
thin
side
thin cut
pocket
on
looms a little, or he could
Yeah.
maybe cut it in the
Yeah, if he
side. If
goes
he
to the
cuts it in the
corner-
corner, he's
Yeah,
going to
he's
be
gonna go
risking
the
a
corner.
yeah, and he's gonna draw that out towards the 10 ball, which he did.
And he's going to come up with a. Well, he went in. So I think Mike's going to take this one. And hard to see what kind of angle we got on this 3 to get back down for the 4. He might be good for to get to the 4.
Yeah, I agree. Or again, if he can get underneath the 4,
Yeah.
down there somewhere between the 8 and the bottom rail, just down on the bottom
Yeah, see if he can draw this around
third of the
9.
table. I think that's what he's going to try. Well, he's
Oh,
going to
he-
draw right into it.
Oh, and he.
So
He
he got
nudged
to
it.
that side, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to that side. Now, if that's not, I don't know if that's makeable. Yeah, it looks like he can
Going
make
right
it.
after it.
Yep, he can make it. He nudged it just enough. That was a great shot. Or at least it turned out great, I'll tell you. Yeah, he couldn't have played that better. He left
Touchy
himself
one there
perfect.
just to hold it for the 5.
Those balls couldn't have separated by more than a millimeter.
Yeah,
Just enough to get it
He,
to
just
bump
enough
out.
to
he got
move it
himself
over.
on the rail here.
Got a little bit of a 10 ball issue for shape. I think you might be able to float below that 10 ball to your left, looking at it on this screen of the 10 ball.
Oh, just goes
He
behind
goes
it.
right around it.
Look at him do.
Great shot there.
Yeah, decided to just follow it straight instead of stun it over. Turned out pretty good, but still got a lot of work here.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He's got to,
Just got to try to avoid this 10 ball getting in the way for the 8.
unless he wants to use the 10 to hold it for the 8. But
Yeah.
he's got a lot of work there. John Geis has just rattled a 10 against Ryan over there that he would normally probably make, and he's left it sitting in the pocket. John would have been within 2 games of
Good touch there by Mike.
that, and I can't tell. It looks like it's sitting in the pocket, but Ryan's taking a long look at that. It must have rolled onto the rail. Got a harder shot than it appears from. That's the last table
Yeah,
all
they're a
the way
long
down.
ways
so
away from us
They
here.
sure are.
Ooh.
Mike missing that 8 ball.
Yeah, threw it into the side rail first.
That's one of the few mistakes we've seen Mike make. He had one against Wade or Ryan earlier. I'm watching Justin's match where he's on the hill with Jason Ellison, and he is just shot the 6 and is on the 7, I believe. My view is a little blocked. He's walking around the table like this is no problem. Shooting the 8? Or is that the 7? 8 might not be on the table.
Yeah, it looks like he's just got the 9 and 10 left.
Yeah. That would be for a win and to knock Jason out of the tournament and to move on for Justin. Jason is our under $5.99 from $5.25 to $5.99 Calcutta winner. $750 added extra to the Calcutta, and that is the case. Justin's knocked Jason off, but great showing for Mr. Ellison. And Actually, I don't know if that's the case because you got Justin still in it, so I may have misspoke there. Need to check that out. I think Jason might be our second place, $250 winner.
I thought Justin was over 600, is he not?
Yeah, Justin coming in at 591, so he'll take the first place for that spot. Jerry Miller coming up a little flat on that bank on the 10 ball.
Oh, missing the 10 there, so.
It's going to leave Mike a little bit of a thin cut here.
Big shot here for Mike. Not an easy one. Thin cut on this 10. And he got it.
Oh, just barely squeaked her in there.
Great shot there by Mike. Puts himself on the hill. This one a battle between these two. 7-6 here. Mike Shoff on the hill.
I'm not sure what happened down on table 7, but Ryan must have missed it because now it's 6-3. So, John.
Oh, yeah.
John Guy's sitting in the driver's seat.
Very interesting.
Needs 2.
Very interesting turn of events there. Down there.
Where's John Guy sitting in this bracket? Where's he guaranteed at?
I don't. Let's see. I believe they're down to 8th, 7th, 8th. If I'm not mistaken.
So if he loses right now, he'll be 9 through 12. If he moves on, he'll get into the top 8 and play Justin Salcido for that 7-8 spot.
Yeah.
So John Geis really has a strong chance to do real good here.
Yeah, he could bring home a nice little chunk of change. Yeah. Went for $75 in the Calcutta and looking at making a real good chunk of change here today.
Yeah, he's guaranteed that $750 for the low side Calcutta. And then if he gets into that top 8, he just starts making more and more. Wade getting that first rack over there against Sean Kirtley. Spotting him 2, now he's just within 1, 3-2 for a Sean lead. That one started off 3-1.
And that Sean Kirtley match will be for the 7th, 8th spot against Wade.
Mike Schaff on the hill trying to close this one out against Jerry. Put himself into the semifinals. Great shot, gets about the 5, close to the rail. Does he have any angle? No, he is dead on.
Not too much, but he doesn't really need a whole lot here to get to, or no, that's the 7 ball, sorry. Yeah, he's got to get to the 6. I keep mistaking that 7 for the 4. My eyesight's terrible. But yeah, he's got to get over for the 6 here.
Means he's really going to have to run that cue ball around the table or just play for the bank. He might have to just leave himself for the bank here.
I think he's got just enough to come down off. No, he holds it.
Just going to leave himself for that backdoor bank. Let that cue ball run out of the way naturally.
Let's see if he plays this one with speed or if he goes around 3 rails, 2 rails, 3 rails.
Oh, just send it high. It's going to give Jerry a real good shot here to knock this thing up on the hill.
Jerry's going to go side here and come back down for the 7. Got to check his speed here, and he looks like he's pretty good. Little bit hot, but he's all right.
Good shot there. Sits in the middle of the table for the 9.
Yeah, gets 50-50 on this 9 ball, but he's still in good. Well, he's going to cut to the
great shot.
the same side and go 3 rails for the 10, and he drills that one.
Yeah, Jerry not missing a lot of tough shots. He's let the cue ball got away from him a couple times and made a couple mental errors on some easier shots. But either which way, this is going to get knotted up at 7. Hill here. Man, we're picking some good matches.
Yeah, we've had some great matches going on here today. And we got a couple more coming at you here soon, so this is going to be it for this one. Hill against Mike Shoff and Jerry Miller. And like I said, we will restart a new stream after this, get our finals up, our final 8 going. Mike with a dry break there, Jerry with a really set table here, so let's see if he can connect the dots and put this one together.
Funky cue ball.
He got
treble for this 5 to the 6. He's looking at whether or not he's going to bump this 8.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a funny angle, but I think he's good to come around and get on the left side of that 6 there and play it down into the corner. And he goes all the way with it.
Yeah, hit him with pace in case he did bump that 8 to make sure he didn't just sit there.
So left himself a little bit longer shot, but
6 passes the 8.
Good shot there. Great shape on the 7. Jerry coming up with some big shots here to try and close this one out. He's in the driver's seat right now.
Roll that one forward a little bit. I think he was more worried about the angle he got coming on that 8 ball with it sitting so close to the pocket. Let's get a draw out of here for the 9.
A little bit more speed than he was looking for, but he's all right. A little bit of a back cut on this 9. A little bit tougher shot, but He's a shot maker.
Goes
Oh,
through rails. Ooh, where's that corner?
little bit overstroke here.
Leaving himself that bank again.
Yeah, he's looking at a bank here for this 10 ball. Left himself in a tough spot for it.
Is the back cut there?
The back cut might be, it's awful thin, but he ain't looking at that. He's looking at the side.
Yeah, he's looking at the.
He's looking at cutting it to the side. You gotta watch the corner pocket on this. That's a tough shot. I go for the bank here. He's looking at that. He's looking at that cut in the side though, and he's gonna go for it. I believe here. Just gonna try and draw off that corner pocket.
Oh, he's got it.
And he
Great
hit it.
shot.
And he held that cue ball. So Jerry moving on to the semifinal match on the top side. It will be him. And I believe it's Mick Tiefenthaler, yeah. For the hill on the top side in this tournament. So little Jerry pulling through, pulling out a big one there against Mike Shoff. We're going to kill this stream. You guys jump back onto our